Hello folks, I'm Dee'zool. This is Baldur's Gate 3, loading in right where we left off. We're going to get right into it.
What's inside?
See what's on this mangled fisher.
Drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
So this is a dark urge thing. Obviously there's something in our character that has him there's some sort of malice or evil that's within him. And let's go with the intelligence roll. Push the smile away. I kind of like push the smile away. This is vile. Try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse. Yeah, we'll do this. Difficulty. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, man. Okay.
Flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Alright. And Shadowheart's here. I'm not going to reach for the artifact because that would be stealing. So I'll just wake her. Wake up, bitch.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that. Yeah, I am curious.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
I'm interested in what happened to our Gith friend. We'll go with 3 here.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We should look for her. She might be injured or worse.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
She's referring to the tadpoles that the mind flayers put in our heads. You want to stay together? I'll go with that.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
It's all in a day's work, Shadowheart. Don't even mention it.
Let's have a look.
Just go around looting for now. So yeah, I do like to do a pretty... I'm not super meticulous, but we are going to need some camp supplies in order to take long rests, and because we're playing on Tactician, we need twice the amount that you would normally need. So it's going to be important for us to make sure we get enough camp supplies. So I'm just going to keep going around. See, like this bucket of fish ought to have some. See, this says 4 camp supplies, so that's about 5% of what we need for a long rest. Normally it would be 10 on normal difficulty, but it's going to be 80. So look, we're already off to a great start. Shanties for the bitch queen.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Yeah, there must be. But let's just backtrack a little bit. Go up here. Ooh, it's part of the Nautiloid ship up here. And looks like we got an intellect devourer. It's already injured. Oh, there's another one too. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think we ought to take him, no problem. Especially we have six potions of healing. I think the bottles can be used in crafting, so we're going to take that. Obviously, we're going to take the fish. Now, as far as the sneaking goes, I got to remember what is... Okay, C is to crouch. Because, you know, it wouldn't hurt to get a melee attack off in the very beginning here, so... Isn't there... I'm pretty sure if I press Shift C, then everyone crouches? Yes, that is the case. Alright, well... Like I said, let's just try and get a melee attack off right off the bat. Oh! And I'm just going to equip this Everburn Blade, because I think the fact that I'm a War Domain Priest means that I can use Everburn... Or I can use... Great... Yeah, this is a great sword. Because if I look at... Let's see, it should be in here. Yeah, I have martial weapons. I don't think you normally have martial weapons as a cleric. Oh, we can check it out, because she is a cleric. And she has some. She has flails, glaives, halberds, morning stars, and pikes. So that's what you normally start off as. So it's like we might as well use this to our advantage. Use the Everburden Blade just to start off this fight. Alright, and they are surprised, so
Better stay back.
when an enemy is surprised, it just skips their turn. So I did use my action to start this turn off, so I can't really do anything else. But I'm a war priest, so I can still... I think that because this has so little health, it would probably be good for me to just walk over here and cleave. Alright, not bad at all. And yeah, that's cool. I can use my war priest charge to use cleave and stuff. I mean, not bad at all, really. Alrighty, 85% chance to hit. Might even give him a little bonk. Nah. Probably just... Yeah, let's just bonk him. Nah, but you know, I really do want him to die this turn, so that's why using some... Nah, I don't want to use any spells, though. Yeah, just bonk him. Critical hit. Great job, Shadowheart. Okay, well, you know, even though we got a 1 earlier, we're doing alright now. Time for her to loot these. And, I think I would actually like for her to... Nah, she doesn't have enough movement speed to jump. I would actually like her to get up here. So I'm just going to move her closer. Because she might be able to get a high ground advantage and then use Firebolt with a plus chance to hit next turn, so...
Well, so much for peace.
And then as far as I go, I'm just... We're War Domain. We're getting in there. Okay, he is surprised. He probably doesn't have enough movement speed to... Oh, Synaptic Discharge. Okay, I don't think that they have ranged attacks on normal difficulty, so that is interesting to know. Alright, probably just Sacred Flame him, because I'm... 50% chance it's not amazing. God, I'm about to just throw my weapon at him. Or wait, no, I can't throw my weapon. What am I talking about? Throw a character or item in your inventory. Okay, can I throw my weapon? I can't. 90% chance. I say we go for it.
This step is the hardest.
Okay, I don't think that was exactly what I imagined. For 1 bludgeoning damage, attack roll, damage roll. So the damage was just 1. I guess I'm gonna have to rethink that one. The last time I played this game, I was playing a Berserker, which has a lot of throwing mechanics, and I'm just used to throwing. I think if I threw a javelin, I would have been better off there, but I'm not exactly afraid of him picking up the Everburn Blade, so it is what it is. I'll just run towards him. So that wasn't exactly the greatest turn. But, yeah. It's alright. It's just the beginning of the game. Just use a Sacred Flame. That hit him. End the turn. I mean, what's this little guy gonna do? Ha! See what I tell you? No problem, right? Could I throw him? I have 81%. I have disadvantage because he's too close. I don't care. I'm going to throw him next to Shadowheart. Let her melee him. Okay. That just... Oh, and he's prone. Okay, so she gets advantage. Nice. Alright. Level up. So it's not exactly the most interesting level up because we're both just going from level 1 to level 2 cleric. Can I equip that? Yeah, I'll just equip it straight off the bat. Ooh, alright. A lot of good stuff there. Let's go loot this. So yeah, I'm just want to get a full party here and then just get into the first big fight. Because I kind of know who I want to have in my class. Viscous chair. Nah, good time to take a sit, you know? Just relax a little. After everything that you've been through, Dee'zool, I don't blame you. Alright, we already looted him. Just walk up here through the destroyed Nautiloid. Is there another card to loot? Oh yeah, loot this Mind Flare. This would be faster. Do a little. Alright, and ooh, potion speed. This is really, really good. So you gain an extra action for 3 turns, and +2 to armor class, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and double your movement speed. But then, see, let me inspect this. But when it ends, so this is if you're using this towards the end of a combat and you need a little boost, and you're not worried about becoming lethargic, this is extremely powerful. Consumed by exhaustion in the aftermath of haste. Can't move or take an so it's basically like you're stunned for a turn. So it definitely has a definitely a, you know, a give and a take there. I loot all that. 2 more void bulbs. I mentioned that the last time. That's kind of the it's like the grenade that moves characters around, so it's pretty good situationally. Another dead Mind Flare over here. I think I had a spike grenade that just puts bleeding on people.
There may be even more that survived the crash.
Alright. Okay, and then we run into this ancient sigil circle. Sigil circle. Let's click on it and see what happens.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Fantasize about hacking off the hand. Cleric wisdom. Let flow. Oh, I've never played a cleric before, really, so I've never seen anything like this. Let flow some words of prayer to soothe the sigil's magic. First and foremost, though.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
Alright. Let flow some words of prayer to soothe the sigil's magic. We have +3 from wisdom. I can get guidance from her too? No, it's just mine. Come on. Anything but a 1. Alright, there we go. 23, that'll work. I'll probably be clicking through these. We don't need to see the animation every single time.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
What can I say? A little quick prayer. Help this guy out. Now, who is this?
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
No need to apologize. Yeah, I go with that because I swear in real life, people apologize way too much. Just walking, just having to, walk by them. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry." And it's like, dude, there's nothing to be sorry about. We're just walking past each other. Excuse me is fine, It's like you're saying, like, pardon me, like, I don't mean to get in your way. That's just a nice, cordial thing to say. But sorry, it's like, what did you do wrong? You're just a human being on this earth, and our paths are crossing. I don't understand the profuse sorries that I hear. I'm guilty of it too, though. I think we all are. But I'm not as guilty as I used to be. And if you're out there, it's all right to take up space. All right? You don't need to be sorry just because you're slightly in somebody's way. On that note, no need to apologize. Are you all right?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well.
You don't trust this man. Draw your weapon. Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
I attribute it to divine intervention. I would too if I was in Dee'zool's shoes.
It is a valuable commodity to be favored so by the gods. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Couldn't have phrased it more repellently? Repellently? I'm not going to lie, I'm going to have to look that one up. Alright, it's time for Troy Dee'zool's vocabulary lesson. I'm a big fan of expanding my vocabulary. I mean, when I was reading it, I imagined they would use the word repulsively, but repellent. Well, I mean, I guess it's just like, like any other sort of repellent, like a repellent that you would, I've just never heard it used in a, used it, I forget the English word for it, and I never heard it used in an adverb, though, repellently. Alright, well, we learned something. Well, anyway, repellent, I'm getting driving back, able or tending to repel, tending or able to repel, repulsive, inspiring aversion, resistant or impervious to something. That's the adjective. Alright, so we learned something. Normally I would write that down, but we're in the middle of a video and it's not exactly a word I've never heard before now that I think about it. Just never heard the word repellent used in an adverb. Interesting. Gonna go with 2.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. So, speaking about divine intervention, you don't happen to be a cleric, by any chance, do you? Doctor? Surgeon?
I am a cleric.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Not that
You
good
seem
a one,
to know
though.
enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I'm a cleric indeed, but I'm afraid the power to remove this parasite eludes me. I can't cure us.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh,
Right.
but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It's an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Alright. We'll see about that, I suppose. I only have about 8 minutes here before I need to go. But I would like to maybe get into one more skirmish here. So, let's keep moving forward. Some dead goblins. Ooh, they have a supply pack. So this is literally half a day. This is half a long rest right here. That's huge. Some goblin scimitars. Some other bullshit. Oh, and look, there's a mind flare.
Mind flayer. It's hurt.
You approach the dying
Let's see what this
monster.
evil being has to say.
The thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Huh, so he's obviously messing with us. He's using his mind and maybe our parasite to make us feel compassionate for him. Yeah, I wouldn't be furious, but I'm definitely going to go with 2. This isn't right. Step away.
Can't move. Can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
So yeah, these mind flayers, they quite literally use mind control to enslave people. So I'm going to break free of whatever control it has over my mind. I'm not going to do the intelligence throw.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
So yeah, now it shows its true form. I'm going to close those eyes forever. Haunted one to sleep. Oh,
Death is too good for him.
so yeah, this is the inspiration thing. So if you, every single one of these characters, so she has, I have the haunted one because we are, because we are the dark urge. So the haunted one, a wicked moment, person or thing that cannot be slain by sword or spell haunts your mind and flickers in your peripheral vision. You carry it wherever your adventure takes you, or perhaps it carries you. So I think that doing violent actions is kind of, so whenever you do actions that go along with your character's background, it gives you these inspiration it gives you these inspiration events. So to sleep, perchance to dream, tentacled dreams. Close the pinned mind flayer's eyes forever. Yeah, well, you know, even though I felt like it was an act of mercy to take it out of its suffering, really, but I guess we got an inspiration point. So inspiration points are whenever we do one of these rolls, roll of a 20-sided die, if we fail, we can use an inspiration point and roll again. So it's pretty powerful. You can only get 4 maximum, and if you're playing the characters as, you know, so let's look at Acolyte. This is Shadow Hearts. You have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites, providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. And then Sage. Gale is a sage. You are curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. So whenever we do things that go along with their background, we get the inspiration points, and like I was saying, you can only get 4, so you want to be spending them, because once you get 4 and you don't spend it, then you're getting inspiration points, but you can't use them. So it's like you really don't want to just bank it and like save it for a rainy day, because you can only have 4, so you might as well use them. You know? Alright, moving on. Shit. What time is it? I really gotta get going in like 3 minutes. That's too bad. It's alright. I'll just do another one tomorrow. You know what? Let's do the level up real quick. That'll be a good way to...
These things have stayed interesting.
That'll be a good way to end it, I suppose. So, this is the level up screen. So we're going to Cleric level 2. Our health increases from 9 to 15. We get another level 1 spell slot. We get Channel Divinity charge 1. So, yeah, Channel Divinity is the big thing for Cleric. We get Turn Undead, so we can make all... So, Turn I think just fears them. Turn. The affected entity must move away from the creature that turned it. It can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions other than dash or try to escape. So it's like you make undead afraid of you. It's pretty cool. And then actions, Guided Strike. You gain a plus 10 bonus to your attack roll. So that's definitely from War... from the War domain. That is cool. That is really cool. Plus 10 bonus to your attack roll. So it's just like, you need a hit, you use this, you channel Divinity with that, and boom. You're getting that hit. Alright, and then we get one more spell. Do we get one more spell? Yes, we do. So I don't want Healing Word. Or I don't want Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds, you have to be super close to somebody. So it's like, what's the point? I'm going to go with Bless. So I can bless everyone else in my party to get plus 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. That is really cool. And I think that just lasts until you take a long rest, too. So she gets the same thing, except because she's Trickery Domain, she gets Invoke Duplicity. This is really good. Distract your enemies with an illusion. Within 10 feet of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies. So you throw this... It's like a mirror image of Shadowheart. You throw it out there, and if you... So both, I think both the character, both who you're attacking and you have to be close to this mirror image, but then you get advantage on attack rolls against it. Yeah, both the attacker and the creature must be within 10 feet. That is, I mean, gaining advantage for attack rolls is just huge. So, and then for her, let's see. Yeah, we'll stick with Shield of Faith for her. And maybe I'll give her Bane. But no, I mean... No, I kind of like her spells as they are. Well, you know what? Except for Cure Wounds. We'll take Cure Wounds off. And you know what? And I'm actually going to give her Sanctuary, too. I don't think that I'm going to have her stick around in the party for too long. But for now, she'll stick around. Okay, so he already... Wizards choose a subclass at level 2. So this is a pretty big one, and I might have to change it. But okay, subclass. Man, this is going to take longer than I hoped. I gotta get going. I think that I'm just going to end it right here. I'll just level him up next time. Alright. I hope you guys had a good time. This one's a lot shorter, I know, but I'll be back hopefully tomorrow, maybe later tonight. We'll do our first big battle. So, hope you guys had a good time. Peace out.